News that we're tracking today, the Uttar Pradesh government has recommended a CBI probe into the entire incident and the cause of death of ATS officer Rajesh Sani. Remember, Rajesh Sani was found dead inside the ATS office with a bullet wound. Amir Haq is on the phone line with us. Amir, the initial reports, of course, tried to suggest that this is a case of suicide. Are we now saying that there are other theories as well? What does the police say? What is the information we have, Amir?
Well, Afida, the police has concluded prima facie that this was a case of suicide because they found out the circumstantial evidence that point towards the case being that of a suicide, because there was no immediate provocation as far as the department was concerned or the family was concerned, which could have, perhaps led him to take a measured decision as far as this act was concerned. But yes, the police does say that there was some kind of an argumentation that was going on between ASP Rajesh Sani and some of his family members. Now, the police is not disclosing all the details because they're calling it a personal affair between the officer and his family. And that perhaps could have been the initial trigger why he used his service revolver to shoot himself. So that's the theory that is coming in from the police. Of course, the police was also criticized initially for calling in for such prima facie evidence and calling this case of suicide right away, about within an hour of this incident happening. But because from a number of different quarters, the government was under pressure to reveal the details of how this could have actually happened. And that's what has led the Chief Minister to announce a CBI inquiry into this case. Although, surprisingly, from the family side, from Rajesh Sani's family, there actually has been no complaint that has been lodged, or there are there is no suspicion. They haven't really suspected foul play in this entire matter. But because the PPS association to which Rajesh Sani actually belonged as an officer had raised concerns over his untimely death and had also called in for the investigation into the role of the ATS and different officials belonging to it. Chief Minister Yogi is now finally recommending a CBI inquiry into the entire case.
Because he was an officer who was active in office as an ATS officer, a very senior position, and therefore perhaps the UP government in the best interest has taken this decision. Thanks, Amir, for joining us with the latest information.